From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center live at 6 a.m. The good news is we have finally made it to the weekend. It's a holiday weekend. Memorial Day weekend is upon us. A lot of us have a nice 3-day weekend, a day off of work. The bad news, unfortunately, is the forecast, plain and simple. We've been telling you all week about how rainy and stormy it's going to be towards the end of the week and into the weekend. So far, that has absolutely come true, and we expect nothing less happening heading into the rest of the holiday weekend, unfortunately, including today. Scattered to widespread thunderstorms on the board, including the potential for a few stronger storms for this afternoon. So I will have everything you need to know about today's storm potential, as well as how your outdoor plans need to be turning into indoor plans heading into this holiday weekend. Unfortunately, yes, I am just the messenger, the bearer of bad news, yes, but we are going to still just get through this weekend just fine. We're still getting some beneficial rain, but at this point we are watching for the potential for a flooding risk heading into the weekend as well. We have a few rain showers out there right now, so just go ahead and grab the rain gear because, again, you don't need it this morning. You will need it by the afternoon. So just a few light showers are moving about northeastward. I'll put this into motion. We're dealing with just some light to moderate rainfall at this time, with some light showers moving through, continuing to fill in parts of North Alabama, Northeast Mississippi, as well as into southern middle Tennessee. So just some scattered rain showers still around this morning. We'll catch a little bit of a break later on later on mid-morning, I should say. But by the afternoon, showers and storms will ramp back up once again. We will continue to watch for those to develop, with the potential for a few of those being on the stronger side later on today. I'll have everything you need to know about that here in just a few minutes. But right now, grab the rain gear. Scattered showers are around, but they are light, and we do not have any lightning at this time this morning. Temperatures are anywhere from the upper 60s to lower 70s out there. Pretty uniform with our temperatures because our forecast is quite uniform. We're looking cloudy, overcast, gloomy, with a few passing rain showers pretty much no matter where you are in the viewing area this morning. But let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of the forecast. We do have a lower end type risk for a few stronger to severe storms for today. The Storm Prediction Center has us in a level 1 out of 5 risk for those strong to severe storms. That does include all of the counties that we cover here at the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. Again, this is a lower end type risk. I'll tell you exactly what we can expect later on in terms of the threat types, but we are looking at scattered to widespread rain and storms, most of them going to be just your general typical run-of-the-mill thunderstorms, but a few of those storms could be on the stronger side. I'll go ahead and play through Futurecast to see what we can expect. So again, for later on this morning, I'm not quite sure we see this much widespread rain and storm activity here within the next hour, but within the next few hours, rain and storm activity will certainly start to pick up. Heading into the late morning, into the early afternoon is when we will start to watch for some of these thunderstorms to become on the stronger side. We will be watching for just a few rotating thunderstorms later on this afternoon. Again, we're talking about an overall lower end type risk, but we can't completely rule out a brief spin up tornado again on the lower end for today, but something we just can't completely rule out. It looks like just enough storm ingredients may be in play for that to potentially occur. Not looking likely. Again, the more likely scenario for your location and what will affect you is going to be a general run-of-the-mill thunderstorm with heavy rainfall and frequent lightning. Later on into the evening, I do think we still have some scattered activity, but starting to die down, more of a thunder shower type event heading into the evening and into the overnight. And then for your Saturday, the good news for the weekend, we're not expecting any severe thunderstorms. However, we are still expecting multiple rounds of scattered to widespread rain and storms for the entire Memorial Day weekend. That continues for your Saturday, Sunday, as well as Memorial Day on Monday. So again, this is for today, this afternoon into the very early evening. Like I said, we can't completely rule out a brief lower end spin up type tornado that lasts just a few minutes. Again, on the lower end, and the overall risk is low, but it's not completely zero for today. Again, during the early to mid-afternoon time frame looks to be more likely. In terms of any sort of wind or hail, not looking likely for today, mainly going to be heavy rainfall and frequent lightning with these thunderstorms that do pop up. And we will be watching for a flooding risk because we've already gotten several inches of rain with the multiple rounds of rain and storms over the last few days. We are only going to add more to the rain bucket heading into this weekend. So we will be watching for the potential for flooding, not only on the roadways, but another thing to consider, it is Memorial Day weekend. So just as it is, more people are going to be spending time by bodies of water. Now, we do not suggest that because of the forecast with scattered to widespread rain and storms, but we just know the nature of people. We know you want to get in your pool days, your lake days, but just know that there is the potential for some flooding heading into the weekend. So if you are going to be by a body of water, again, I would, one, refrain from doing so, and two, just be watching very carefully if any heavy rainfall is nearby, and of course the potential for lightning as well. If you download the free Tennessee Valley Weather app, it will let you know if lightning is near your location. Just wanted to let you know that is completely free, courtesy of your local neighborhood Quick Mart. So for the rest of the weekend, like I said, unfortunately looking like a rinse and repeat forecast. Scattered to widespread rain and storm chances will continue heading into Saturday as we just stay unsettled and we just keep seeing storms form and form and form over the same areas. That will continue into Sunday, unfortunately, also looking to continue into Monday. In fact, Monday potentially being the most widespread of the rain coverage days. So again, I would be changing those outdoor plans to indoor plans for the weekend. We have the whole rest of the summer to enjoy the creek, the lake, the river, all of the fun things. We want to just be sure to stay safe heading into this weekend. Still hopefully eating some good food. Maybe we can still fire up the grill with a period of dry conditions within the next 3 days, hopefully. But again, just looking like a very soggy and stormy weekend for us here in the Tennessee Valley. And that even continues into the middle of next week. So we have plenty of rainfall on the way with several more inches of rain to go heading into the middle of next week. That's why we will be watching for that flooding potential, especially into the second half of the weekend. Temperatures over the next few days stay in the upper 70s to lower 80s, so really not much change in the temperature department. You can pretty much expect the same day to day. In terms of the rainfall coverage, you can pretty much expect the same as well. So if it's not raining right now at your location, again, we are expecting scattered to widespread storms to develop later on this morning, continuing into the afternoon and evening. So you will need the rain gear once again for today. Just keep it with you, make it your best friend heading into the weekend. We will see elevated rain chances for today, this afternoon, and this evening, and elevated rain chances for the entire Memorial Day weekend. Scattered to widespread rain and storms Saturday, Sunday, as well as Memorial Day on Monday. So again, outdoor plans, I would nix those if you can. Just make some indoor plans with family and friends. You guys will still have just a great time spending time together indoors, away from the thunder and lightning. But for the next few hours, we will continue to see a few showers continue to move through and move northward. Then we will see scattered to widespread rain and storms develop later on this morning and afternoon. During the afternoon hours, we will be watching for a few of those to become on the stronger side. So again, stay weather aware for today. For the rest of Memorial Day weekend, not expecting severe storms, but expecting scattered to widespread activity, rain, thunder, lightning. So again, all of those pose a threat if you do plan to spend any time outdoors. We will be watching for a flooding threat heading into the weekend as well. And we just are going to see that continue on and on with the same unsettled weather pattern heading into even the middle of next week. So again, we've already picked up several inches of rain over the last few days. We'll pick up another couple this weekend, and we'll pick up another couple even into next week. So again, we will be watching for that flooding potential. So again, something to keep in mind if you plan to be around or near a body of water. Again, not a great idea for this weekend. One, because of the lightning threat, and two, because of the potential for flooding with that heavy rainfall associated with some of these thunderstorms. So again, just keep that in mind, please. Rather safe than sorry heading into this weekend, and we will get through it just fine. But that's a look at your local 7-day forecast. I'll go ahead, and if you do need any plans, now some of these events I'm going to share with you this morning are outdoor events. I'm not sure they're going to end up happening, but if you want to add some plans to your calendar this weekend, here are a few ideas for you. A church tour and picnic happening in St. Florine at the St. Michael Parish from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. on Saturday. The Makers Market will be set up at the Memorial Building in Columbia from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. There will be food and local vendors set up out there. The summer reading party happening at the camp in Huntsville starts at 2 p.m. There will be reading, music, and games out there. Free live music happening at Lawrenceburg at Veterans Park. Gates open at 4 p.m. and live music will begin at 6 p.m. Of course, all of these events, weather permitting. Restore the Broken concert happening at the Bridges in Waynesboro starts at 5:30 p.m. You can purchase tickets for that event. The summer concert series happening at David Crockett State Park in Lawrenceburg from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. Tickets are $20 and the band playing on Saturday night is Overdrive. Art After Hours is happening in downtown Athens, Alabama from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. You can go ahead and head out there to enjoy some live local music. A movie night happening, weather permitting, at Barker Field in Mount Pleasant at 7:30 p.m. And then on Sunday, there will be a church singing at the Liberty Chapel Free Will Baptist Church in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. That will begin at 1:30 p.m. If you ever have any events going on in your community, by the way, you want to send those details over to me to get that event on the community calendar. You see the email right there on your screen, kelly@tnvalleyweather.com, and I will be happy to get that information out for you. Now, that is a look at your weather forecast for the weekend. Again, a few stronger storms possible this afternoon, so be sure to stay weather aware. Heading into the weekend, scattered to widespread rain and storms expected. So again, move those outdoor plans indoors, unfortunately, for Memorial Day weekend. I hope you have a wonderful and safe holiday weekend.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.